evening. Hope you're well. Picking up canola rows. So we're back at home in our GM canola. So we got finished up. I'm not too sure where the last one finished off, but I think we were out at our other property in our dry country doing the Clearfield canola. I haven't had a full add up there. I think it's gone somewhere around that 1.6, which is not too bad. Here at the moment, we've got a paddock average about 3.2 and it's climbing, so seeing lots of 3.5s, 3.7s, 4s. Yeah, so you can definitely put that down to the irrigator. Yeah, just a case of adding water. So we've got, we're under 20 hectares left in here. We're on the other half of the pivot. I've been running around doing a few jobs today. We did have a rain delay late yesterday. So we got, that sort of held us up. We just finished off out there this morning and then got shifted back. And yeah, as I said, I've been trying to muck around with this irrigator, we've sort of had one of the guys come out from where we bought it from, and we've just sort of got a few ideas. Just going to change that suction a little bit. So yeah, I just went to Finley and picked some bits up for it, and yeah, Brendan's been on here most of the day, well, all day, till about 5 o'clock. It's, what is it now, we're about 20 past 8, so pretty cool again. It was really cold this morning once the change had gone through, so jumpers on early. And yeah, look, we've been having trouble with the air conditioner in this machine. The condenser's been freezing up, which I did mention. And yeah, I got on here with took over from Brendan and it was like a sauna, so I've been mucking around with the fan and actually had the door open when the wind's blowing the right way just to try and keep cool, because anyone that knows what these machines are like, or tractors in general, or machines in general, there's a lot of glass. So she's a bit of a hot box when the air conditioners aren't working. So what I've actually done, I was talking to had a mate ring, and he suggested pulling the fuse out of the air conditioner clutch. Hence the panels off, and we've been at the fuses, and I've got it here. We'll put it back in tomorrow or later. So that's done the trick. That's allowed the air to blow, and for whatever reason the air conditioner's just not cycling, it's just running constantly. So it's cold, like it's Eskimo cold when it's working, but in doing that, if you got it turned up too high right on cold, it freezes everything. So, and in turn blocks the blower. You don't get any airflow. So by pulling the plug out of pulling the fuse out of the compressor, we've been able to stop it pumping gas, and it's has thawed out, so we've got air again. So the plan is from here we'll go on the contract trail. So just one of our regulars that we've been doing for about 20 years. There's 100 hectares just on in the edge of Baruga that we'll go from here to there. We'll probably we will get there tomorrow. Get shifted in there and get started tomorrow, which will be good. So, and then look, I'll show you in the morning what I'll get Brendan back on this. What we're looking, so we're coming back in here with corn. The big mulcher, if you've been watching for a while, the big mulcher that we hired and did the corn stubble with, it's actually down the road. I had the bloke that we got it off message me to say I'm in a Snapchat group with him, so he knows we're doing corn and that. So he messaged me to say that it's just down the road if we want to use it. So I'm going to go down. It's a fella down the road. He's putting corn in after canola as well. So I'm going to go and have a look in the morning and just see what it looks like. And we might mulch this, get rid of the stubble. It'll still obviously the stubble's still going to be there, but it'll just knock the stubble down. And then we can we can start the irrigator, or once we get the suction fixed on the irrigator, we'll get the irrigator going, and yeah, we'll probably put 25 or 30 mil of moisture on it, and then Josh is going to have the planter. He's going to start planting some of his double crop corn tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday, so, and then we'll be able to get the seeder and get into it here. So still, I haven't looked, they're still talking rain Sunday night, so we need to get, plan is to get a bit of nitrogen out on our other corn. That's not a huge job, but it's still a job all the same, but sort of want to do that as close to the rain coming as we can. You do generally get losses this time of year with volatilisation, so basically the nitrogen burns off and you lose it to the atmosphere, long and the short of it, just with higher ground temperatures and also higher daytime temperatures. So we just need, that's why we sort of want to make sure it's gonna rain, so it locks it up when we put it out. So, because otherwise we will spread it in front of the watering. We'll just yeah, spread a bit, and then so we don't lose it. So, anyway, but yeah, no, seen some good numbers here, which is nice. Good way to finish. It'll get the canola average up. GM canola at the moment's trading at $700 Kokomo. That's delivered, obviously. We've sold all bar a couple of loads of the conventional canola, or the clearfield canola, and it was $782. So I think we budgeted about $650. I'd have to go back and have a look at the budget now, where's it's at, but I'm pretty sure we were $650. So we're, although our yields are down, our budget price is up. So effectively we've picked half a tonne up, or that might be a bit generous, a third of a tonne up, just purely with price. So yeah, that's, so yeah, we'll see how that works out. I might not have that 100% right, but anyway. So we'll go here for a little bit longer yet. Yeah, we might try and squeeze an hour in if we can, and then won't be a lot to get finished in the morning. Do this run and then knock off for the night. We're getting on about 9:30, so yeah, it's probably late enough. We'll get this paddock tomorrow, no worries. We've done 30 hectares, so there's only 10 to do in the morning, so a couple of hours we should have it rolled. We'll get going pretty early, although it's going to be cold. We'll just try and be going by 8:30, something like that. We are weighing. Got the agent coming in the morning to look at the ewe lambs. We're just trying to work out what we're going to do with them. Yeah, given how well the weather lambs weighed, the ewe lambs are going to weigh pretty well too. So yeah, we'll just yeah, we'll weigh a few and have a bit of a sort up and see what we can work out. Yeah. Wind's blowing up our backside, so visibility's a bit. How you going? Righto, that'll nearly do tonight. It's about 10 o'clock, so we've got about 10 hectares left. I don't know whether you can hear, I've got a full box full and it's actually overflowing onto the roof. Anyway, Tony's still here, but I'll just chuck this in the chaser bin and shut it down, and that'll do. We might try and do a bit of investigation on this aircon in the morning. And yeah, again, I've got to run lambs in, so a couple of jobs. There's a couple of things on this front that need attention, and yeah, more of the same tomorrow. So we'll just keep an eye on the weather. It gets a bit closer, and
you should be able to fit through the gate and still get it in the chaser bin.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll just keep an eye on this weather and see what we do. We can't get the mulcher until middle of next week, so we'll just stick a pin in that for a minute and just see. I'll talk to Josh in the morning and just see how he's going with his corn. He's going to start and plant his corn stubble, so if I get a chance, I might even slip over and have a look at it and see what sort of a job it's doing. So yeah, anyway, alright, we'll see you in the morning. Bye bye. Morning. Just getting the yards ready, so I've got the sprinklers going. Only downfall with having covered yards is you do get a bit of dust. So yeah, we just got one here at the lead up to the draft, and then there's just one out in the big pen out the back there. So yeah, just run them for half an hour. I'll just get these lambs in now, so by the time I sort of get the lambs close, yeah, there'll be enough to wet them down. Handler's been serviced this week, so it should be right to go, hopefully. We were having trouble with it weighing, but talking to the guy that came and serviced it, he said it was some settings had disappeared in the monitor. So yeah, and then Russell will be out in the morning, trucks loaded with the last of the Clearfield canola, and then there's probably a load. Kev went back with a load last night, and there's probably very close to another load in the bin there now, and there's a full header box full in the chaser bin, if I can get it out. Bit of a mouthful. So yeah, there would be probably a load here now. So yeah, we'll run these lambs in, and then yeah, go and get the fuel trailer there. We'll go up and chuck a bit of fuel in the header and blow a few filters out, and I've got a little job just on the front I need to do, and then yeah, we could probably agent's coming out at 10 o'clock, and it's about 7 now, so yeah, we can nearly get the header going, and yeah, Tony's not going to come out because he finished late. He'll start a bit later, so he'll be out about 9:30. So, but Brendan will be here at 8. So we'll go and get his lambs in anyway. Sit down. Sit. Here. Sit down. Sit, Baz. Tilly. Barry. Anyone looking for some ewe lambs to buy? I've got a ripping line. Just in the workshop here, so I've got a part off the pickup front, and I'll show you when we get back up there, but I've welded this, fixed this a couple of times over the years, so it works with the table auger, just keeps it, I think, in relation to the back of the front. It just yeah, stops it coming back against the front. So there was a bit of a noise yesterday morning. I didn't pick up what Brendan was driving, and I didn't pick up what it was. When it's in the crop, it's fine. It's when you lift up out of the crop and the table auger essentially starts rubbing on the back of the front. So I don't know, there's a fair bit of pressure on it. It's white busts. So I've got some more all thread here somewhere. So I'll just cut that off and cut a new bit of all thread, and we'll weld him back on, and then yeah, take it up and we'll get the header serviced. So back in the chaser bin, just while Tony gets here. So I'm sort of trying to work it with the guys, if you finish late, you start late. Yeah, it doesn't always work like that, but yeah, just so they don't go on and knock them up. So yeah, so Brendan, he knocked off early, so he's obviously start early. So. Closer. A bit far away. A bit tough this morning. It was cool enough early. I had a jumper on, but yeah, it's gonna warm up again. They still are talking 20 mil for Sunday night, so we've got a couple of days in front of us. Yeah, hopefully we can still get a bit done.
Come back.
Here at the end of the headland for Brendan, he can get up and back a few times without having to unload, so he can just unload on the headland here. I just got yeah, Stocky's coming to look at these lambs, so I just need to get back and get him sorted. Tony won't be far away, but yeah, it's sort of getting on time when the agent will be here, so I need to get back home and do a couple of jobs there first. Righto, fast forward probably half a day, to be honest with you. We got the lambs sorted up and weighed. Bloody handler's playing up again. I've rung the bloke and left a message. It only got service this week. So I've rung the bloke and left a message. He hasn't rung me back, so I'm not too sure. I'll try and get on to him again on Monday. What it was doing just randomly. So we weighed, I don't know what we weighed in the end, I can't remember, 420 or 30 lambs or something. So through it, and we were just working on 54 kilos and above. And what was happening is I think there was about 5 or 6 that I went into the screen and deleted. For whatever reason, it would, rather than, you know, being 60 kilos, it'd be 600 kilos. And I don't know why it does that. It's been doing that before. So I just went in and deleted them out. So we've got an average of 60 kgs, I think 63 kgs. So they're pretty bloody heavy. So these are the ewe lambs. So we're going to, apart from some I've got that I'm going to, a mate wants 150, we're going to send them to work. So yeah, they'll become meat, not breeders. So anyway, it's just, unfortunately, it's the way where the market's at. They're probably going to be close to $250 lambs to cut their heads off. They won't bring that much in the sale yards as breeders, sadly. So we're just, yeah, it is what it is. I'm sort of a bit disappointed about it, but I've sort of got to think with my head, not with my heart a bit on this one. So we got shifted in contracting. This is one of our regular jobs that we do. We've been doing this job for about 20 years. So do the sowing, a little bit of spraying here in the harvest and windrow. So we've got 100 hectares here to pick up. We've done, what have we done? We've done 30. So it's pretty good going. I'm sort of doing with 6 kilometres an hour. The crop's anywhere between sort of 1 point, sort of, it's a 60 hectare pivot where I am here. Oh, sorry, 60 hectares in the paddock, and I think the pivot would be, I don't know, good question, 45 maybe, thereabouts. You know, so we're about 1.5 tons outside the pivot, and we're sort of 2.5 inside the pivot, so it's giving us about a 1.7 tonne average. What else? So yeah, so I've had a look out, bear with me, the phone's ringing. Don't you hate that? When the phone rings and then you forget what you're talking about. I've just drawn a blank. Anyway, so we should get I've done 30 hectares here. There's 100 here to do. So we will finish this tomorrow. Plan is to get back to home, and I want to strip some wheat. They are still talking rain Sunday night. They've come back at a bit. They've still got 15 mil, so that's 2 nights away. So if we can get out of here tomorrow, or get finished here tomorrow and get home, and we'll blow a fair hole in some of the wheat on Sunday, all going well. Because yeah, I'd like to get. We probably can't afford to have downgraded wheat just with the season. We're not having big yields. So we've had a bit of an add up here. That's what I was going to say. I've got the diary here. So the GM canola has gone 3.1. The oil on it was about 45%, which is really good. We'll get paid a bonus on that. The Clearfield on the dry country, it's done 1.5, and it was around that 42%, which is about where, give or take. So we probably won't pick anything up on that. So we've got an average about 1.9 tonne to the hectare across our area. So yeah, that's given given the season, that's a pretty good result. I think I said I added up the barley as well. It's gone 4.4 tonne over the 85 hectares. So yeah, that's really good too. So yeah, I'm just hoping our wheat yields are sort of yeah, on the higher side. So look, I'm hoping we might get somewhere near 3 tonne if we can. So if we can do that, yeah, it'll be a fantastic result really. But we've got there's about 200 hectares or 500 acres of dryland wheat that we'll probably strip now, or that I want to strip now. We'll do that in 3 days, barring weather, and then we will go back. The rest of our wheat won't be ready anyway, so then we'll go back contracting and get that stuff done and out of the road. So anyway, we'll chug away here for a bit longer. We've got both trucks here. Kev's away tomorrow, but his truck is here. So Russell is here in my truck. We don't generally take our truck contracting, but just with Kev's away tomorrow, so yeah, we're going to run our truck. Yeah, so we've got a couple of field bins. We've got one field bin full. Our truck's full. Tony's been filling the second field bin, and we'll be going pretty early in the morning, or 8 o'clock in the morning. So we'll fill Kev's truck in the morning. I just want to get a bit in front of Russell because he'll have pretty good turnaround. He'll cart it quicker than we can strip it. So yeah. Anyway, what was it? Oh yeah, the moon is out. I don't know if you can see him. See, where is he? He's there. Yeah, pretty full sort of moon. Yeah, going to be hot tomorrow, 37 degrees and high winds. So they may even call a harvest ban, and we've got to pull up. So anyway, we'll worry about that one if and when it happens. Alright, we're back at the ute. It's just before 11 o'clock. Everything's full per Kev's truck here, so we'll fill it in the morning, and Russell's sort of got through. Well, he's got a load on the truck, and then he's got two field bins full. Where we are, they do have another field bin, so I'll get Bill to probably shift that in the morning so we can keep going. Yeah, so we've got what do we got done? Oh, this is reset, hasn't it? It's done a new task file, so can't actually tell you what we've done, but yeah, we'd be 45 hectares into the it's just shy of 100 here. So just talking to Josh that we do muck around with the planter and that. He may come and give us a hand with a header. He's got a couple of headers. So just looking at the weather forecast, it seems to have increased all of a sudden for Sunday night. So I'm sort of thinking if he came here, we'd get this finished tomorrow, and I might even get him to come to home for a day Sunday, and we'd put a fair hole in the wheat. Can't remember whether I mentioned that, but anyway, I've just mentioned it again. So anyway, it's late at night and I'm tired. So anyway, that'll do. Harvest rolling along pretty well. Just a couple of little jobs we need to do on the pickup in the morning, but the machine itself, touchwood's going really well. So alright, thanks for watching again, and yeah, we'll see you next time. Bye bye.